Brothers, welcome back to Territorial.io. We are starting off in a 164 person free-for-all match here in Europe. Now, last time I put out one of these videos, you guys really liked it. If you want to keep seeing these larger matches, make sure to hit that like button. And if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out a lot. Make sure you don't miss a video. But now we focus on the game. Imperial Azteca is doing a unfortunate job of body blocking us from a lot of this expansion paths we have. He's not going to be a threat as he doesn't really have the troops, but he is just taking a lot of land. Now, fortunately for us, we do have a great avenue, especially to go up to the north, where we have just a few more bots that we can get, and that's going to be really hard for anybody else to get. So let's get these bots that are more player focused, and there goes Imperial, so we get his land. And now we can start pushing into the bot to our north. Now, looking at our strength, we are much stronger than the German Empire. He looks like he is about to go, but we will just be patient in on that. And now we'll go in on him and finish up with the bot to the north. And as soon as we get this bot out of the way, I'm going to feel very good about what comes next. Now, unfortunately for us, we are slightly weaker than a lot of our neighbors, so we will need to get some truces out here. And then we're going to save up and come back when we have some options. Okay, we are back. We are landing on the United Kingdom. This black player was doing a pretty big attack on this player down here to get the whole of it. And it just seemed like a great time. Oh, this guy left as well. Let's grab his land. We're looking very strong. This guy full sent on us. It's not enough. We're getting a ton of land in this expedition. Great timing on our end. Now, the only threat to this Ireland is a bot, so we don't even need to worry about that as much, as we can continue our expansion looking very strong, and we will try and get up to Iceland as well. But as you can see, we're doing very well. Fortunately, these guys are a little bit distracted by what's going on over here to notice me, which is exactly what I want, because I don't quite have as many troops as I would prefer, as we are sitting close to 1 million. Now, Wyoming is also very weak, so we'll keep an eye on that, but we just want to focus on our own strength right now because there's a lot of dangers. And let's go ahead and grab this island as well so no one can sneak attack us. We got a little bit more time to see it coming, if you will. So we will continue to save up and wait for another opportunity and come back when we have that. Okay, we are back. We're going to start our attack in on this white player over here. We don't necessarily have the best borders, but I think we're going to get a good jump on it, and we do get a ton of land out of that. Once again, reclaiming the crown, so great news for us. In fact, we get almost all of it, so tremendous move on our end. Let's try and give this guy a truce, see if he is interested, as we do have quite... Who is boating up here? Whose boat is the Japanese Empire about to attack me? Well, let's go ahead and knock this back. Make sure he has to boat pretty far to try that again. And that's just a bot. Okay. So we do have an enemy to the north. That is a good thing to be aware of. Now, we do have some pretty good targets ourselves here. And I think now is the time to probably betray Wyoming, as he's in a pretty big battle himself. And we have the best borders on him. So let's go ahead and grab the rest of this land, as we do get a full send, but it's honestly not the worst one we've experienced. And darn it, we did miss a little bit of land down there, but we are still in a healthy third place. So we will just continue to save up. I think this guy is going to be next. He's trying to tell me to attack. I'm not going to do that. That's a terrible move for me, unfortunately. This is a good move for me, but then it kind of puts me in between these two. So it might be worth not doing that. Instead, oh, let's grab this guy's land as he's about to leave. And he's pushing into, he's full into the Japanese Empire. So the Japanese Empire is our new target. Let's go straight into him, as there's a ton of land. Japanese Empire full sends right as we attack. Perfect timing. We get a lot of land out of this. Tremendous move on our end. And let's go ahead and give another attack into this guy who also got full sent, just continuously pounding into these enemies, looking very strong. Let's give another attack as we will avenge our attack. And I just want to make sure that these guys are not saving up or doing something scary. So let's keep going on this guy. He's going to full send us, and Bob the Cat is we're going to have, unfortunately, borders with him, but we are going to probably be somewhere in the same neighborhood of strength as Bob the Cat, so I'm not the most worried about it. Fortunately, he doesn't get the opportunity to full send on us, and we do maintain a decent level of strength. So great move on our end. Now, I think our next move is pushing into this guy. I don't really want to do that, in quite all honesty. Yeah, this guy's dead. We're not going to be able to join that in time. Let's go ahead and say this. And I would love to attack with you on there, but honestly, I'm just a little bit concerned with OK if he doesn't have a target, that he is going to be a big bully. So, oh, this guy left. That's actually kind of good for us, as the crown's going to have a little bit. Oh, good. Yes, go into this guy. That's humongous. Let's go on ourselves. Perfect timed attack as we get another great attack in right as the full send happens, so we have less troops to fight. And now he's fighting the Shrek Kingdom. Great name. Honestly, good move for us. We'll give you a thumbs up. And I'm kind of okay with leaving okay, but I would love to go up here. I just want to consolidate my borders a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm just scared of pushing into here because honestly, we don't have great borders with this guy. And if we don't push into him, okay, he's going to be busy. So let's go into Shrek Empire ourselves. I think we're going to have time to take this guy down in between okay being distracted with player 75, and Bob is attacking as well. So that is really good news for us as we are going to be left to our own devices. And a player left. That is unfortunate news for us. We're actually going to give it a little bit bigger of an attack in just to try and slow down his progression so he doesn't become so much of a threat to us. And as we continue to keep pushing down this guy, I am definitely doing that. Would love some help. We are getting some help, so I'm going to wait for this attack to finish. And then there's the full send. Let's grab the land. And there we go. Another tremendous move on our part. Now, this does have us at our weakest point, and Bob is very strong. So I'm going to try and give this guy a truce and save up. And then we can go into Bob, as Bob is attacking us. He does recognize the threat. And I'm going to give you a thumbs up as let's try and rally the troops to everybody in on the attack. And we'll give an attack in ourselves to show the troops what we can do. Fortunately, we do get help. That's great news. Dude, do not attack. He needs to be here. I hate to break it to you. Now, unfortunately for us, we don't have the best border, so I'm going to boat into the rest of the Nordic countries over here just to get a little bit more than our fair share, and we'll give another attack. And Bob, full sends. Tremendous boating time. Oh, here we go. We're looking very strong now. We have to fight off a lot of people. Okay, looks like he's on his last ropes, so that might be... But I'm honestly going to push into Vietnam. Very strong opponent here who has a ton of land, but not quite a lot of troops. And this is going to be a really good opportunity for us to get a lot of land. So let's just keep filling this up. He does full save. It doesn't do anything to us. We'll go ahead and take out OK as well, because we are going to have the fight of our lives here and now. So as we, let's see, what can we do? What can we do? I think taking out one of these players in the initial part is going to be clutch for our victory. So let's go ahead and start that process now, as we have probably the strongest advantage we're going to have. Now we need to start knocking these guys down before they kind of figure it out and start attacking us. So let's get on this. Now we don't want him to build up to full strength. We are getting attacked by the Romanian as he is 7 million. So let's try and give a truce with you. See if we can get a truce with you. E does full send. That's great news for us. Tremendous gains in land. We are at 250,000. So we do get a truce down there. No Name is not giving us a truce. So now it becomes the question of who do we push into next. And No Name is going to be the next one up, as he is the second strongest and is giving that charge symbol, which he can only be saying it to me, as he did not want to ally with me. So it's pretty obvious what side he's on. Now Territorial has also betrayed us. That is unfortunate news, as we are getting quite bullied, but in these situations you definitely want to stick onto one target. It is kind of your only hope, and we are still maintaining a good level of troops. So let's just keep pushing as we fight the entire world. Fortunately for us, No Name is down to 7 million. We can just give a little bit of a push. Let's in fact get this now a little bit early. It will slow us down in troops, but it'll give us a ton of land, as he's only down to 2 million. Let's just go again really quickly. These guys are fighting into a big defensive modifier, but we get a ton of land. Tremendous moves for us. Now we are sitting at about 13 million, so we unfortunately don't have quite all the troops we would want. I think in this position we're going to save up a little bit, and by save up I mean attack Territorial. Let's just get an enemy off the land. If we can just knock him off and make him boat into us, his attack's gonna be so much less. So let's keep doing that and knocking him down. Territorial does full send, so he is now gone. Great news for us. And now the game is out of reach. If you add up their pixels compared to mine is much stronger, much stronger. So we can take some time to build up our troops, wait till we get to maximum, and then start the onslaught. So let's begin that right now with a little invasion of Sicily. This is the beginning of the end for all of these boys, and we'll go ahead. That's my island, actually. I'd like that island back. And actually, Romanian is just so weak, and we are so much stronger than him. I think we have a great chance of pushing through him. He does full send, so let's grab all of his land. And there we go. Tremendous game, tremendous game. Now, we do have the Romania as our last enemy, so we'll go ahead and start knocking him down. And You know what? We're at a pretty big advantage. We're more than double his troops, so let's give a big attack. Half our troops, and we'll do that again until we slowly whittle him down. There will be no peace for you, sir. No peace indeed as we paint the map our color. He does leave. He recognizes the end. And what a game that was. Holy cow. GG's to all involved on that one, boys. What a game. Holy cow. And we'll move on to the next one. Brothers, welcome to my island. Yes, I have claimed it. This is a team's battle, but I only need a team of me. Let's get real cocky and real confident and then go out quickly. That's the way. That's the way, brother. Now, looking at our spot, pretty decent. We do have a lot of potential to grow out this way. There are 29 players in here. And okay, we do have a green boy over there. Yellow person did come in at the end. So I'm feeling confident having a green teammate somewhat nearby that maybe we can work with. And we just have a ton of land in our starting position for an island map. So we're going to be looking very strong in the beginning, and hopefully we can snowball that into a great victory for ourselves. Now, looking around, we do have a player to our south on the red team, this yellow player, and the cyan player, and those are kind of our nearest enemies. Oh, can we sneak through here? Yes, we can. Oh, perfect timed. Okay, wonderful news. Now let's start getting into some bots, doing some damage. This is great. This is good. And let's see what we can do here. Now, the land is going to go pretty quickly, so we do want to be, advantageous in grabbing it, but, being very careful not to overstep and put ourselves in a dangerous position. So let's go ahead, just keep looking for the weakest bots possible. I think now is the time as this blue player is coming in. Unfortunately, we do need to rush as he is rushing himself. And, oh, that's a bot. Oh, that's a player. Let's go here. Now, Noah to our south. Very weak indeed. Let's just keep an eye on that. I do believe we lost our player over here. That's sad news. Well, we got to push down, otherwise we're at risk of getting cut off. Let's go ahead and push into Noah. Noah. And grab all of his land. That's really good for us. Let's go here. And continue to keep pushing into this. That's really good. And go here, here, and here. And this will potentially put us in a decent spot. It's going to be hard to tell. We are a little bit on the weaker end of things, for sure. We are second place in strength, or in pixels. But strength-wise, we are slightly lagging behind our two neighbors, and especially this player over here. And we are really the only green team. So I will give a truce to you. And let's try and truce with this guy, as we could definitely use him to attack. Oh, this guy's a little bit weak. Let's keep an eye on this, as he's kind of getting torn up. So let's go ahead and join in the attack ourselves. Just grab a little bit of extra land, as now seems to be the time. He did get full sent on. That's great news for us. So we get a lot more land and maintain a third place strength. Now, this guy going up there is going to be great for us. Hopefully we can get them distracted. Let's try and get a truce with these two boys, as we don't want anything to do with them. And we can try and get in on this. Let's see what everybody thinks about that. I would love to join in with the yellow team or the blue team. Yeah, I will I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. Let's just save up. Oh, this guy left. Tremendous news. Keep grabbing the land really quickly. Now things are changing a little bit. Let's try and get a truce with the crown. That's gonna be good news for us. This guy attacking me is unfortunate news, as I did not really want to attack him. So let's give an attack here ourselves. Tell you to attack, as we attacked as well. And this yellow player lingering in our background with 1.5 million. Very scary. Fortunately, he's going in on the crown. That's tremendous news. Let's go ahead and push into this red player a little bit more and start knocking him down, as these guys are gonna be a little bit distracted. And we touch both of them, so he's probably gonna full send one of the two, and we have a really good chance of grabbing that land. So let's just knock down Goaty Joe in the process. This is gonna look pretty good for us. Now this yellow player is just sitting back, this one to our south, waiting for Goaty Joe to full send me so he can grab all the land. Great news that these two have betrayed each other. Again, a development that we will benefit from, and we can just quietly take a little bit more land ourselves, as Goaty Joe is just very weak. And honestly, we might be able to do some damage on Noob Empire between me and the biggest fool, as he's got some good targets himself to take down. So we are quietly in second place, doing a great job. We actually take the crown. Now, we do have very little troops compared to everybody else, so let's just continue to save, and maybe they'll ignore us. But honestly, everyone's stopped attacking. Oh, good. They are attacking. So let's just be very patient here and saving up our troops and just keeping an eye on the map. Now, nobody is attacking us. That is good, as we are getting up to our maximum potential, and this guy looks like he's about to get bullied off the map. So let's definitely keep an eye on that. We don't really want to piss anybody off for the time being, but we will just kind of keep an eye out. for this full send. That's honestly what I'm waiting on right now, is a full send from I win BT, by the way. And this guy, why are you not stronger? Let's give you a small donation, and then now we will attack you. We will join in on this attack. No way are you gonna get away with attacking my teammate, sir. So we really need this guy to win, and I do not want there to be any kind of I love these guys are fighting though. This is just super great for us. I just want him to full send so I can grab this land and then start pushing into the blue player. But it's getting down to the wires. He's got 1.9. This guy's got 3. But we do need to be zoomed out a little bit to make sure nobody else is attacking our ally and that we can jump in at any moment. As no, buddy, you do not attack him. I will attack you if you attack him. Oh, okay. Let's give you a truce, as I really want to push into Noob Empire. I think this is the way, brother. Let's go into him. Noob Empire is getting pretty aggressive with the attacks in on our buddy. So let's just push into him. There's a lot more land, and honestly, it makes it a free-for-all by taking out the one other player. He does full send us. Great news. We are getting attacked. Let's grab this land. Potentially now we can save our neighbor. So we'll just grab this little bit of land, this little bot right here. Yep, there's 2 bots. Sloppy play, boys. Got to get those bots. Okay, and now we are pretty strong. We're the only team left in the game, and we are getting attacked by everybody. So a little bit of unfortunate news. Let's see if we can get a truce with anybody. If he doesn't truce with me, I'm going to attack him. Okay, so this is our first target, a little bit weaker one. So I think we'll be able to get him out faster, and we do have the best borders of anybody with him. So let's just continue to keep knocking him down and get one enemy out of the way. He full sends the black player. Huge news for us. Oh my goodness, that just changes the game. We are very strong now. Very strong indeed. Hopefully with the combined strength of our teammate, we'll be able to do this. Now, we will, I think we're going to start attacking this blue player as he touches our borders, and he's the person that our teammate can help out with. So that is going to be the challenge that we go for. Now, we are getting attacked by the black player, as you can see, but we just have to ignore that in all honesty, because it's best to just attack one target, and we are getting help. We're actually getting help from, I think, a third. No, it is the biggest. Okay, the biggest fool is helping out. That is great news for us. Just keep knocking this guy down. We are incredibly strong. As long as we don't lose this player right here, we're going to be in a good position. Let's go ahead and grab this land. And I would love for the biggest fool to be able to push out a little bit, but he does have this little section over here to help out. So we will just keep going into this blue player. He's almost dead, and then we will turn our attention in on the black player who is also attacking us. This red player is not a concern, as he doesn't quite have the he's in the 3rd place of the 2. So we do knock out the blue player. Great news for us, as we will now push into this black player and start knocking him down and making sure that to tell him, hey, we remember all those times you attacked us. It was a close call, that is for sure. The timing just didn't quite working out in their favor. The yellow player full sending on the black player was a real detriment to the game. So unfortunately, I was about to peace out, but I did see that this guy did attack my teammate. So we are saviors of our teammate, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and grab these bots, and then we'll push into this and give a little kissy face. Good job, buddy. But boys, this has been Territorial.io. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give the video a thumbs up. Really helps me out a lot. If you're new around here, hey, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.